We have also wished those that have been injured well. Three things that are important there. Yes, the Department of Defense is the one now that will interact. Remember, our South Africans who are in the DRC are there as part of the peacekeeping mission. So there are processes within that operation where then their remains would then be handed over to the South African Defence Force and then be brought back home. There has been contact made by the Defence Force with the families, and precisely because of the protocols of the army was, I think, part of what we sometimes forget is that there's command and control in the army. And when they are there, they are not necessarily under our command, but they are under the command of those that are responsible for the operations in the DRC. What we can affirm is the fact that we have been casualties, but they have also, the other side, have had excessive casualties. But because of the confrontation that has been ongoing, again, under the protocols of the army, no one has to be bold enough to come and give a full account until at a time when there has been a resolution to say, now let's go and explain. I know that there were people who were excited to see the white flag, and I was laughing, hey, we saw the flag. But when you check what exactly happened, it was about the other side coming to recover their own bodies. But because, again, how military operates, these are the details that do not necessarily belong to us because there are no updates like an NC conference. We sit in a room and then the media are briefing. No. So at an appropriate time, there will be a full account of what has happened, and that will be done once the remains are handed over here to us as South African. Our Commander-in-Chief, Wamampela, will then have the right people and allow those generals to give a full verdict of what has happened and a full account. We have an interest in the DRC that there should be peace and security. All of us seated here, we know, if there's instability in any part of the continent, it's us. No other country gets hard hit. And therefore, our commitment to avail ourselves in times of conflict is a national interest. Somebody was saying, they find themselves like. And they don't come through the right channels. Therefore, we must work for a better Africa where there's peace and friendship. Other issues that have to do with those conflicts and why our patriots have found themselves there, we need to deal with them. The appetite to exploit our rich mineral resources and the sowing of conflict and tension by those who thrive on a divided Africa. We need to deal with that. The other thing is to look at what SADC has said, that there must be communication amongst the affected parties. They can't, you don't go to war and never come back and sit around the table and resolve. So this is but one of the things that is very delicate, precisely because nowadays everybody and anyone assumes that they understand and assumes that things can be attended to anyway and anyhow. In this situation, as it has happened before, we've been part of many peacekeeping missions. It is unfortunate that this occurred, and once it is appropriate, it will be explained. How did it happen that we have over 10, more than 10, 13 of our own who actually were attacked? But as of now, we are a nation in mourning. We should, all of us, await the appropriate time once the Commander-in-Chief gets a full handover of everybody and everything that occurred there, that possibly he can call a family meeting and tell the nation about what has happened. Thank you very much.